All right, let's get to the next game. Green Bay Packers versus the Seattle Seahawks. Tommy, I'm gonna be at this game. I'm gonna be watching this game. I'm 2-1, man. I went to the Broncos game. We won. I went to the 49ers game Thursday night football. We lost. This is gonna be my third game of the season, man. Let's see, man, if we can win this. Man, it's a really important game, really great game. I want to see a lot of Seahawks fans there. Opposing fans have been taking over our stadium for a while right now. Man, everybody's got to show up to this game. This is going to be the most. I think is this the most important game of the year?
I will say this is. I'll get to that answer. I will say that this is the most excited I've been about a Seahawks game in a very long time. This to me is an opportunity for the Seahawks to really kind of. They picked up some great wins, but this is a chance for Seattle on the big stage, Sunday Night Football. A lot of people are going to be watching because this is a premier matchup. This is a chance for Seattle to show everyone that we're here. Like we are here. I know you haven't heard a ton about us all season, but we're here. And this is a massively, massively important game. It's up there. I mean, I don't, but I'm gonna say yes because the Rams game is week 7, the last week of the year. So, that'll take over here in a couple weeks. But this is a very important game.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the 49ers this Thursday. As crazy as it sounds, let the Niners beat up the Rams this Thursday, and let's get a win on Sunday, man. I'm really interested to see what this offensive line does against a legit defensive line. I mean, the Cardinals' defensive line, 13 against the run, good defensive line, but they're gonna see like a really good defensive line on Sunday, and we're gonna it's another measuring stick, right, of this offense. What can you do? I'm sure we'll talk about the defense in a moment, but when it comes to the offense, Tommy, a lot of jobs are on the line, man. Seriously, a lot of jobs on the line when it comes to the offensive line.
Definitely.
And I think this is going to be a measuring stick for people in the front office, the coaching staff. How can you, what can you do against a really good defensive line, both the Vikings game and the Packers game?
Yeah, I mean the Packers are beatable. They are, and I I th- it's just going to be a massive game. It's going to be a big test. Most importantly, a very big test for both sides of the ball this weekend. I mean, the Packers have a lot of options on that offense. I'm so intrigued to see how we do against Josh Jacobs because he's been having a great year. The Packers have been relying on him a lot. He's kind of opening up that pass game for all the weapons they have. It's a massive test for our defense, just as it is for our offense. I mean, the Packers, have some guys in the secondary. We have to win the turnover battle to win this game. That's it's going to come down. I'm telling you, we can come back here for the next episode, and the winner of the game will have won the turnover margin. I
Yeah,
swear. Like it just gives me the vibe of that game.
yeah, yeah. Gino's got to play a clean game, man. I think this is if I think the most important person um, who has a lot riding on this game is Geno Smith. Everybody's going to be watching you. People think you're still a backup quarterback. A lot of people, there's a narrative out there. It's an opportunity for Geno Smith to not let this team lose. Keep
Yeah.
keep the ball safe. Don't put it in harm's way. Ball out. Take your shots. Take the. One thing I really liked about this game, he was taking checkdowns. He wasn't greedy. I didn't see those greedy plays against the Cardinals. He was taking
Totally.
a lot of checkdowns. He was using the tight ends. AJ Barner just running. We didn't talk about that, man. That guy's just crazy,
No.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the sideline,
There was just so much to talk about. There's just the Seahawks are fun. The Seahawks are fun again.
yeah,
They are, and this weekend is massive. I'm just gonna lay down my prediction. I'm just gonna lay down my prediction. I got the Seahawks winning this game.
nice.
Um, I got them winning a real close one. I've got it 27-24. Jason Myers game winning field goal to win the game. That's and the Seahawks are gonna get out of there 9-5.
I got
That
my predictions too. I got the Seahawks winning 20-23. Same field goal. I think it's going to be a defensive battle. And I think our is going to show up. Jordan Love, worst QB against the Blitz. And Mike McDonald is going to cook
dial it.
some things up. He's going to cook.
That
Uh,
that is going to be it. That's why I think if we can shut down the run early, because I know the Packers know it too. The Packers are seeing how we can blitz, and they know what Jordan Love's capable of, and I think they're going to try to get Josh Jacobs going really early in the game. It is imperative that we shut that down, and we force Jordan Love into throwing situations, and I think that's what the Seahawks are going to be able to really feast in this game. And so I'm so excited. Like I will be front and center TV Sunday night for this one. I mean, it's going to be a great game. The Packers are a good team. Packers are a really good team. They got a lot of good players. So this is, and I don't think this is the last time we'll see them this season either. So
yeah, yeah.
I will
They
say
might be
that.
coming
I
to
will say
Lumen twice, man. They might be coming in
they
for
might
a
be
playoff
coming
game.
back. They might be coming back. So I'm just excited to see. I'm excited to see how we stack up. This feels like a big measuring stick game, like you said.
All right. Well, let's hope for the best. And finally, to close out the show, Tommy, and let's talk about your key player, the next 4 weeks. Like, who's going to be the most
Ooh,
important player
ooh,
the next
okay,
4 weeks
okay.
to take the division and to get to the playoffs?
Okay. All right. Okay. So for the next 4 weeks, Seahawks have quite a stretch ahead of them. Got the Packers at home, the Vikings at home, at the Bears, and then finishing at the Rams, which I feel like could be for the division. Sunday Night Football in LA. Feel it. The key, I look at one player for the rest of the season, thinking, okay, if you do what we need you to do, it's going to be a really promising stretch for us. That player is Geno Smith. That player is Geno Smith. And the reason I say Geno Smith, because I know it's easy just to point out the quarterback, but we need Geno Smith to protect the football.
Mm,
We need him to take care of the football. If we punt, we punt. Okay, that's fine. We'll flip the field. We'll play field position. The defense has got us. The defense has been forcing turnovers. We need Geno Smith to protect the football these next 4 weeks. We are playing three. The next 3 weeks are all good defenses. I mean, the Bears have a good defense,
the Bears are
and
really good. I'm
the
surprised
offense is
how the Niners got to them, but really good defense, man.
yeah, and so we got to protect the football, and that's on Geno. We need Geno to protect the football, and that's all. Other than that, I don't need 400 yards a game, 4 touchdowns a game. I need Geno Smith to protect the football and help us win the turnover margin in all these games.
Yeah. That's my same player too. And you're right. It's easy to say the quarterback, but I think especially in playoff games, how did Brady win all those years? Like, just be more efficient than the other guy, right? Don't make mistakes. Take the check downs. That's what playoff football is about, right? And we're in playoff football right now to win the division because I don't think anybody from the NFC West is getting a wild card spot, right? It's
Uh,
either you win the division or you go home, right? That's what we're in right now, and I think it's gonna be up to Gino. Take what's there. Don't force it. It's going to be on the offensive line too, but I think Gino can. The more smart decisions he makes, our likelihood to win just gets increased and increased.
yeah, and it's on the running game, the offensive line, the running backs to help him out, help everybody out. Keep these defenses honest, and it'll open up a lot.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey, guys, thank you for listening to the show. If you like the 12 Man Insight podcast, please subscribe and like the show. We'll be back next week to recap the Packers game. And adios, guys. 12 Man out.